better.
Presenting KSHMR Essentials from WA Production. This is your new essential toolkit that provides the special sauce for each track, with minimal controls streamlined to instrument type. Whether you're tweaking bass, drums, kick, synth or vocals, this plugin has a bespoke signal chain for each. 8 specially selected modules work brilliantly together to give you all the essential controls you need to sweeten that synth, create slamming bass or pound that kick. Constructed by world-famous DJ, musician and record producer KSHMR, this plugin for Mac and PC features a specially curated signal chain and puts an award-winning professional's favourite processing at your fingertips. The focus is on easy operation, with flexible feedback and left-right mid-side auditioning. Auto gain and clipping controls will prevent you confusing louder with better. There's also a range of factory presets to get you started. Let's dig in and do grab some headphones or listen through decent monitors to hear what's going on. This is the interface with selectors for bass, drums, kick, synths and vocals. You can see the modules change as I click through. Each of these categories has a complete signal chain designed by KSHMR himself, and they're ready to go. The 8 modules each feature just a single dial with all of the complex processing and settings kept behind the scenes. The processed audio can be selected as a waveform or frequency display at the top of the interface. This real-time feedback makes it easy to see exactly what's happening with your audio. You can also use the left, right and mid-side modes to audition the audio or just pinpoint one of the channels. These auto gain and clip controls mean that however hard you drive the plugin, all of your changes can be automatically volume matched. That makes it easy to accurately compare before and after processing. Using the clipper controls drives the signal into a soft clipper with variable parameters, maintaining the dynamics of the outgoing signal. Let's go through the categories separately. First, bass. This first module adds upper harmonics to define the bass, especially useful for translation on smaller sound systems. Next up, fuzz introduces a layer of shaped distortion. Multiband compression is handled by the pressure module and then fed into the exciter for top-end fizz and saturation. Set the subdial to the root key of your track to generate a subtle sub-bass layer. In this case, my track is in D. You can hear the difference. The side cut control brings tight definition to the center channel, or push it wider with the width module, before feeding it into a final compressor to glue everything together. Don't forget the mix ratio control here, where you can perform parallel processing. Now drums. The first 2 modules, air and body, give subtle sheen and weight to the sound. Raise the volume of quieter percussion elements with the detail control, and add designed multiband compression with the pressure dial. Make your hits smack harder by increasing the transient level, before pushing up the analog warmth with tape saturation. The width module defines the stereo field, before feeding into a glue compressor. Next up, kick, the most important part of any dance track. The initial sub-frequency generator adds more low end once you've set the key of the kick. In this case, it's D. Concentrate the mid signal with this next control, before adding sheen to the upper frequencies with the air dial. Transient shaping boosts the initial hit of the kick, whilst the tape module can be set from subtle saturation to full-on distortion. The pressure module handles the specially tailored multiband compression, before feeding that signal into a regular compressor for smooth processing. If you've got a stereo kick, you can use this width control to bring it to the centre or push it out wide. The next module is suitable for keys, plucks, leads, and all manner of complex tonal material. The top line of the controls defines the frequencies and harmonics, with body pumping the low and mid-range, presence applying a magic EQ curve to minimise muddiness, air adding top-end sparkle, and the exciter for saturated upper harmonics. Details emphasises the subtlety of your synth line, which is then fed into the multiband compression of the pressure module. Generous use of the expand dial will push your audio around the stereo field. And finally, the glue compressor gives everything a cohesive feel. Processing vocals can be one of the most time-consuming parts of music production. KSHMR Essentials makes this tricky task much faster.
You blow up the sky and
eliminate rogue breaths and room noises with the gate dial.
You make it look easy.
Then shape the tone of your singer's performance with body for weight,
And you make it
clarity for definition,
easy. You make it look easy.
and air for sparkle.
You blow up the sky and you make it look easy.
Squash the dynamics so that your vocals cut through the mix with the comp control.
You light up my heart and
Multiband compression is handled by the pressure module.
You make it look easy.
Before creating a wide stereo soundscape with spread.
You blow up the sky and you make it look easy.
And adding subtle saturation and drive with the glue control.
You light up my heart and you make it look easy. You make it look easy. You blow up the sky and you make it look easy.
Don't forget the presets just here, which KSHMR has personally curated. These make it simple to find the perfect start for your own sound shaping. So just click through and see what sticks.
And you make it look easy. You make it look easy.
KSHMR Essentials is sure to become your first choice of plugin that you grab to get your parts closest to being mix ready. Thanks for watching.